Morning, Kat. This is Kanathisha. Just touching base with you. I felt that maybe this approach may be of use. As we know, I've been trying to work through the details of this incident with Visio since we've installed. It's been a persistent problem. There's been some developments that have improved it with your support team, but as you know, it's still, in my opinion, it's got issues, and I really am asking for assistance because it takes a lot more work to set up each shape. So what I'm going to do is show you an example. So we'll just, as you can see, anything that has, get to that here. So any item that I have established a web link, they do show up. I am getting them to stick. They're just not easy to get to where we need it. I have the resolution turned down, so they're fairly tight together. And one of the things I am trying to figure out is if I can keep this box from popping up that comes in, but it is a little bit problematic for the end users. I intend to use a viewer because I've found that when I saved it to a PDF that had some other issues I'd like to touch on. And probably maybe I'd do that as a separate video for this exercise. So what we'll do is go ahead and, as you can see, this one has no hyperlink associated to it, so we'll just test it. So we'll go hyperlink. With the right click, I obtain that, and you can see it doesn't grab it, so I'll click out of it again, click into it. It's still the same shape, so it's still working with the shape. I go right click, go hyperlink. Now we get our dialog box. We'll browse for a file that I would like to use, and typically in this scenario I'm needing to use SharePoint because that's vital to we're going to keep our documents in these applications. So we'll just go out there and I'll just grab one of the manuals that we're using as reference for items. The thing I find is I wish I could get this to stick on all files rather than only Visio files, but if there's a fix for that, I'd appreciate some insight to that one. I haven't found a solution. But we'll just pick that as an example and we'll go open. As you can see, it assigns the document and the link. When I worked with your tech support, they've said to use the relative path for hyperlink checkbox. And I think that may have had some help, but it still doesn't resolve what I've been experiencing. We get your standard diagram to add a new shape or warning, the box that seems to come in. And in this scenario, it created it because I've had assigned one to this one before. But if I go to a shape that has never had a hyperlink, we'll just grab this one. We'll go here, just standard hyperlink box. It should be the same. We'll go browse, we'll go local file. We'll go to our SharePoint. Changes, of course, to all files. So I can grab one and let's see, let's go with something that's more of a, those are all pictures, I guess. I don't know if it matters what it is. We'll just go with that. We'll just go with the top one and say okay. So it does tie into our hyperlink, and there's an exact example of what I keep experiencing on the shapes. I keep hearing that you don't have this. I don't know why or what you're doing different, but as you can see, it keeps creating this and changes the text of whatever shape. So if I go, it does show it, but it also changes the text. So if I go and do an undo, and there I go, and there's no hyperlink again. So I go hyperlink. I don't know where that went, why it doesn't come up, but go again, right click, go hyperlink. So there it is. It doesn't have anything established. So if I go browse and go local file, again, we'll just pick something. It doesn't really make me any difference. I should be able to change or elect to put over hyperlink, I would believe, if I do need to change them or update them or what have you. So we'll just pick something. Again, I have to change this to all files. We'll click that one, say open. It comes in, populates the appropriate boxes. I say okay, and now it sticks. And you can see now it works. So I hope that is giving you a good feel for what I'm experiencing. I think I'm walking through all the steps properly. I've also tried, if I go to the home or I go insert and I use the link, if I use this box, it doesn't seem to make any difference. It right click or this one, it seems to have the same result. I've never observed anything different. But the only key piece that I see in this to be mindful of, for maybe the programming piece, there's got to be something in the logics of the sequence in the code that's causing this. You have a file, you have a copy of the file that I've been using. There's really no difference in it, other than I've assigned some additional hyperlinks to some of this since then. So I hope that I'm going to conclude with this piece right now, and then I'll probably show you in the next video my other issue. Thank you.